So what we want to do is get a pair of pliers. We want to hold on to the end of the screw just like that. Okay, and all we want to do is simply try and put the tip of the screw between the key and the keyhole, and we want to give it a couple light turns. So just enough to get it to bite. And then once we do that, we want to try and pull straight back as hard as we can. And the key simply pops out. So it's a very common problem. So as you can tell, none of the screws are biting. By the looks of it, someone's already played with this before, so I'm going to show you guys how to fix that now. First thing, remove the old screws. I've seen a lot of people online showing you guys how to fill it up with golf tees, toothpicks, matches, pretty much anything they can get their hands on. A lot of people have been very creative. I'm going to show you the easiest and simplest way to do that, and that's simply by using wall plugs. So just your basic wall plugs. I don't know why people go through all the effort of using matchsticks and whatever else they can find. Wall plugs will do the trick perfectly, as they're specifically designed to hold on to the outside. So all you want to do is simply push them through the hole as far as they'll go. We don't want to cause any more damage than there already is. So push those through as far as you can get them. If they go all the way, that's great. If not, we'll be cutting them off as they are right now. So simply get a little utility knife and you can cut those flush with the door. Just like that. Screw it straight back to the hole and you can see instantly starting to bite. Today I'll be showing you guys how to speed up an area that's been freshly patched. So as you can see there's a little bit of patchwork that's been done. I'll be using a heat gun. The heat gun simply allows it to dry much quicker. I'll be able to finish this off in about 5 minutes as opposed to a few hours. So all you do is simply turn on the heat gun and you have to work it in circles. So working it in circles prevents it from overheating. At that point, once it becomes overheated, it'll start to shrink and start cracking instantly. So working in small circles, you'll be able to see there, as I work it, the color will start to change. So you can see the outside of it is already a lighter color, the middle of it is a darker color. That's just where the thicker portion of the compound is. So as I work it, you can see the color will slowly start to change. So rather than waiting a few hours, that's a little tip to show you guys how to speed up your patchwork. So there you have it guys, just in a few minutes. That's now rock hard, ready to be sanded. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have a nice steady flow halfway, and then I'm going to ruin it and start jerking it back and forward towards the end, and I'm going to show you how we're going to finish this off. So like I said, nice steady hand, nice bead of silicone halfway, and then we're going to just jerk that along, ruin it a bit, and just like that. So if we have a look at the first part of the bead that I applied, that's near perfect all the way along. Then I get an unsteady hand and I start to jerk that silicone all the way through. So I'm going to show you guys how to finish this off, make it nice and clean all the way every single time. So this here is my secret formula. This one here is my non-stick formula, and it's basically just water and washing detergent. So just a couple drops of washing detergent in an old spray bottle with some water, that's all you need. So now that we've got this bead of silicone on here, what we want to do is simply spray a little bit straight over the top like that, and then what we want to do is spray a bit on your hands or a bit on your fingers. What that allows you to do is prevent the silicone or the caulk from sticking to your fingers, and then what we want to do is just simply run that all the way along with your finger, and that fixes it perfect. And you can see that I've just got that little drop on my finger, which is the excess. You can just simply wipe that off on a rag, and I'll show you guys the product now. And that is the finished product guys. Perfect finish all the way along, regardless whether I had a steady hand up along here or a non-steady hand down towards this side. This will allow you to go from an amateur to a pro in seconds, thanks to my magic secret formula, which is no longer a secret. So make sure you like, comment and subscribe. If you guys want to learn how to turn your oscillating multi-tool, just like this one here, into an electric pick gun, stick around because I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Let's do this. Perfect. That is too easy. Too easy, guys. As you can see right here, I've stupidly dropped some paint on the carpet. Now this is a brand new house, so usually this should be a nightmare for anybody that's done this. However, I'm going to show you guys just how easy it is to clean this mess up. Let's do this. Okay, if you're not sure what acetone is, it's basically nail polish remover. So you can buy this from your local hardware store. Very easy and cheap to get your hands on. If you don't want to go out and buy one of these and you've got some nail polish remover at home, try a bit of nail polish remover. That should do the trick as well. So the first thing I want to do is just put a little bit of nail polish remover straight over the stain, let that absorb into the carpet and into the paint itself. So what we want to do is go in a circular motion. Today I'm going to show you guys how to remove the worst invention ever made, and that's the one-way screws. So this here is a one-way screw. As the name suggests, it goes in one way and it doesn't come back out. So like I said, guys, you're able to turn to the right, tighten it, and that screw will go in. As I turn to the left, it just slips right off. There's nothing for it to actually bite onto, and that's what causes the problem right there. What we'll be doing is simply making a slot straight into there so that we can get our flathead screwdriver in there, and that'll be able to reverse it back out. So once you've cut a slot into it, it'll look like this. Now we can get our screwdriver in there, and that'll reverse out perfectly. What I like to use is a center punch. Center punch will pass blow through there, which will unlock it. Usually you find if these have been put in a bit tight, this will actually loosen it up for you and then allow you to be able to move it around in different ways. So once again, giving that a click all the way around, you can see it's starting to get loose. You'll find once your hole's big enough, you'll be able to actually push that around with the center punch itself. And if you keep working at that, you'll be able to pull that section out. Today I'm going to show you guys how to remove all this dirty mold and build-up of stains that's in the silicone in the bathroom. Very, very easy to remove, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that now. Let's do this. So what we're using is just regular household cleaning bleach. I've got a spray bottle filled up ready to go. Rather than spraying the area and trying to let that sit on there, what will tend to happen is the bleach will actually run off the silicone. So we want the bleach to sit on the silicone for as long as possible. And the way we're going to be doing that is by using some toilet paper or some paper towels, whatever you have laying around. All you want to do is just simply pull some toilet paper off, fold it up a couple times, and then we want to just roll it up. So I want to try and get it in a little shape like a sausage. And then what you want to do is just place that all along the bead of the silicone. So once you've laid out all your tissue paper, this is what it looks like. So just putting it in position, any of the affected area that you want to clean off. What this does, this will absorb the bleach, and then we'll be able to press it into position, and that way that'll sit on the affected area for a lot longer and let the bleach get to work. And just spray the whole area. As I press it, you can see all the water coming out, all the bleach. That's exactly what you want. So press that all into position. We'll let this sit here for about another 30 minutes, even to an hour, and then we'll come back and see how we're traveling. Alright guys, so it's been about an hour since I applied the bleach to this silicone. It's time to now remove it. So I'll start off removing these little pieces, and you can see they're nice and wet still. So we just want to move that out of the way. Hopefully you guys can see. It's a lot cleaner, very obvious to tell. Today I'm going to show you guys an easy way to blow up these inflatable toys. Let's do this. What I've decided to do is show you guys an easy way to blow these up, and that's through using one of these blowers. So I'm going to head outside and I'm going to inflate this and fill it up, get it ready for the kids. makes scrubbing so easy and fast that it's no longer a burden. Just mark it up straight in the center, and that's where we'll be drilling our hole.